Today, I'd like to tell you a story, an ancient legend passed down through my family that I now want to share with you. Back in the old days of Hoenn, when the land and sea were at war and the shiny odds were still 1 in 8192, there lived an extraordinary beast, a shiny Rayquaza. During the war between the sea and the land, the beast grew restless with the urge to fight back. Fortunately, the beast had its master to keep it calm. This master was none other than Steven Tyler? We're unsure how much Aerosmith was connected to this, so we just chose to assume from our clues. The master had a Rayquaza cap, an Aerosmith Special Edition GBASP, and a copy of Emerald, signed with the initials ST. What we can only assume stands for Steven Tyler. It was said that the one to bring these three treasures together was able to draw forth the Rayquaza and guide it as though they were its master. Tyler held this position for the longest time, but one day the fighting got to be too much. Rayquaza left its perch and went to calm the fighting of the sea and the land. The disturbance of the sky's master caught Tyler by surprise, scattering the treasures from his hands, never to be seen again. And that's where our story today picks up. Before resigning his role, Tyler left one statement for the future trainers. He stated that one day, a trainer would find his lost treasures, and that trainer shall be the one to draw forth and calm this beast for good. Not much was known about where the treasures might have gone, but I was lucky enough to find them. You see, while you search the Galar region, you may encounter some sparkly areas on the ground. These typically contain items that you'd find in Pokemon centers, but not this time. You see, some of these areas ended up being none other than the treasures lost on that day long ago. By gathering these treasures and setting out into the Max Lair, I began the search to find this beast myself. The hunt went on, passing 100, 200, even 300 encounters with the beast. This hunt to find the one from the legend was not easy, and began to take over my life. I found myself mindlessly staring at a screen for over 6 hours a day, tracking down this creature, but each time finding the same green results. The hunt began to drive me crazy, so much to where I started having dreams that I would never find it, and would be stuck in the Max Lair, never to see my friends again. Then, one night, Steven Tyler spoke to me in a dream. He said, "Dream on. All you need to do is dream on. Someday, your dreams will come true." He was right. I did just need to dream on. And before he left, he reminded me that he always said, "Shine on, little worm," whenever he had a hard time calling it forth. So, with this new knowledge, I stepped back in and went full send. Okay, so that might not be real. It's kind of cool how AI can write a story like that based on a simple description of what happened during the streams. So, the real reason I hunted this is just because it's one of my friend's favorite Pokemon, and I wanted to give him a shiny of it. Unfortunately, it did take a lot longer than I expected, but sometimes it's worth it. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the reaction to it. Alrighty. Well, shine on, little worm. This will probably be the last one I do tonight. Admittedly, it's not that late. It's only like 10 p.m. for me. But, you know, I've had a long day. I'm gonna... Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my... It happened! It happened! It happened! Oh my god! Oh, it was about to end. I was genuinely about to end. Oh my gosh, it's over. It's actually over. Shine on, little worm. Shine on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. My god. Oh my. It happened. Let's check it out in battle. Oh my gosh. That is my longest Dynamax adventure hunt ever. Shiny Rayquaza. 358. Let's check the nature on this thing. I will say, for those of you watching this reaction after the fact, I probably don't have this with me anymore. Oh, that's a terrible nature. Yeah, I probably don't have this with me anymore if you're watching this afterward. So, as I mentioned in the intro to this hunt, the real reason I did all this was because of my friend, who is a big fan of Rayquaza. And as far as he's aware, he's never found a shiny, and if he has, then he didn't know him, you know, the typical not knowing what a shiny is. So, I thought I'd do something nice for him, and shiny hunt, I believe, his favorite Pokemon. I think he said this is his favorite. Regardless, it's still special to him, which makes it special to me. So, I hunted it, It put up quite the fight, as you can see, but it happened. And now I can rest easy.